This episode of the Restoration Today podcast is brought to you by Cotality. Restoration moves fast, and so should your technology. Cotality Restoration brings job data, communication, documentation, and reporting together in one place. Less chaos, more control, better outcomes. Cotality Restoration, elevate every job. Find out more at cotality.com. Hey, Restorers, we are here to talk about The Collective. I am very excited. This is always one of the really fun events of the year, mixed in with great education, and one of the events that tries to kind of move the needle, like really pays attention to the feedback they get from attendees, the feedback they get from the vendors, and all of that to move the needle forward every year to make sure things are different, things are engaging, that the vendors are feeling seen and heard, which is what the vendors want. And there is traffic, but then the contractors are also feeling seen and heard, and then bringing all of the parties within our ecosystem to the table, whether it's the carriers or other people within core or the contractors and the vendors, everybody in the ecosystem together in one spot to learn, to have fun, to do all the things. So, all right, I am joined by Beth Thompson. She is the VP of Experience at Core and has been working in events in the industry for quite some time. She does a fabulous job. So, all right, Beth, so give a quick intro for people that aren't familiar with you, and then we'll go from there.
Yes. So as Michelle said, my name is Beth Thompson. I'm the VP of Experience at Core Group, and part of my job, a good part of my job, is the planning of Collective year over year. I think this is year 6. And we are super
Wow.
excited about what we're bringing to the industry this year. A lot of new things, new location in San Antonio, and some other
Yes.
new elements. But as Michelle said, I've been in the industry for a very long time, over 10 years now, I think, and been doing events for even longer. So really enjoy bringing experiences to life, and hopefully making those memorable for people, and valuable as well.
Perfect. Okay, so let's start with kind of what you're doing to change things up this year. I think every year you have, last year you had kind of, I don't remember what you called it, but almost a reverse trade show where the vendors had,
Member fair.
yes, member
Which
fair.
we definitely are doing that this year as well. So I would say this year, again, and as you already stated, we really try to think from every perspective. We try to sit around a
Mhm.
table and go, what makes this beneficial to a vendor? What makes this beneficial to the contractor? What makes this beneficial to the carrier? How can we all, the stronger we come together, the stronger we can be an impact and a force in the industry, but also to help the homeowner in a way that's impactful. And so we really want the few days that we get to host every year for people to have a sense of community, for them to have a sense of purpose, and what we do in this industry matters, and that we value that, we call that out, we recognize it, and we strive to look at what do each of those players need that we can
Mhm.
provide in a short amount of time that will be valuable. So just to kind of quickly, you may jump in. Are you good if I just
Yep.
kind of jump in on
Keep,
the
just go.
content and the agenda we have planned? Perfect. Thank
Yep.
you. So I'm really excited about our main stage this year for a couple of reasons. One, and I'm not going to sit too long on this, but our keynote speaker is Tyler Gillum, who is the head coach of the Savannah Bananas. If you have not been following the Savannah Bananas, they're quite a phenomenon in our world right now. So I would first recommend people check them out. They challenge the norms,
Mhm.
and they really. I had somebody recently say, I think I was at RIA, that were like, I don't really like it because it's challenging like the tradition of baseball, and I love baseball. And I'm like, it. You can do both. You can love the
Yeah.
tradition and also recognize that this is a they're creating an experience for families, and they focus it on the fans and not on if you when you start to dig into what Savannah
Yes.
Bananas does, it's an entertainment for family. He is so incredibly passionate about his purpose and what he's been called to do to create this experience in the time that we're living in. And he won't sell anything. This is his job. This is his calling. And the fan experience is an all-inclusive, like $30, and it's you
Yep.
pay for a ticket, and you get the food, you get the cup, you get the whatever, and that doesn't change. So it's just super interesting. I'm very excited about him coming to be our keynote speaker. So that's something that I think is very exciting. And then in addition to that, we're going to have our panels this year. We will have a carrier panel. where we will hear from our carrier partners at core, different companies, and really ask maybe some uncomfortable, hard questions. We always like to, what are the questions that need to be asked that people don't want to ask? Because those are the ones that move the needle. Those are the ones that matter. And let's have it in a forum where we can safely talk about it, right? And hopefully create solutions. Then we're going to have a cat panel and a commercial panel as well. So really diving into the practical pieces of the business for contractors and kind of where we're at in the world today. I know this year, the last few years, I feel like maybe it hadn't, but that's how it feels to me, has
Hmm.
there's been a lot of uncertainty. There's been a
Yes.
lot of just tough things I feel like that everybody's dealing with. And I think that these are the times when we really can build resilience and some strong tools that will help us later on. But I also think it is tough. It's not
Hmm.
easy. And so I'm excited that I do feel like a lot of what we're going to offer is going to be practical and help in a lot of ways. One thing that we are doing different in our breakout sessions this year is we only have 12 breakout sessions. And I'm very excited about that because I think that what we've done in the past is we've really wanted to cover so much that we kind of hurt ourselves because we don't focus in and really get deep in a couple of specific areas. We, scatter it out to meet the need of the masses. But I think what we're able to do this year is every breakout session time, which there's four, an attendee will have three options during that time. We're going to have a heavy emphasis on AI. I know there's conflicting opinions on AI, but it's here to stay.
Yep.
And we want to make sure that we are educated and leveraging what we need to leverage for our contractors to really learn how. I feel like a lot of what has happened with AI, and this is simply my perspective, and then I'll take a deep breath and let
You're
let
doing
you say
great.
something.
I'm good. I'll just
Um,
sit back, drink my water.
the one of the things that we did at our core summit this year, Matt Hensley has a good a colleague or friend, Jason Manship. If you want to look him up, look him up. He'll be on our core website because he will be a speaker at Collective. But he came in to our member summit and did a sandbox with AI where we all got our computers out and said, how can AI help me with XYZ, something with a Xactimate estimate, or that something real that AI could help solve and automate that would actually benefit the companies. And we
Hmm.
sat down and we actually played with it. We didn't just hear about how it's coming and it's doing these things. It's watch out for it, make sure you're reading and learning. It
Yeah.
was take your computer out, we're going to do this together. And that was super beneficial to the people in the room. And so we're going to have that again in a pre-event AI workshop. So I really, really encourage anybody that really is kind of like wanting to dig deeper into AI practically, get your computer out and really like brainstorm some specific things. This can be contractor, vendor, carrier. This is open to everyone. It's a pre-event 3 hour workshop with a break on the 10th. On the 10th. So this is the Monday the 10th. There is that AI workshop, and he will also be a part of another panel that an AI panel, but I do want to kind of pitch this because I think it is very important right now, and I want people to get what they can from that workshop. But okay, let me take a deep breath and let
That's
you.
awesome, though. Any sort of actionable anything actually helping people? Because, yes, there's a lot of discussion on AI, but I hear a lot of contractors say, well, yeah, I hear this, but I need it to go further than hearing it. Like, how do I
That's
use
right.
it? What contractors are you seeing that are actually doing things, and how can I talk to them? How can I, all
Or
of those
give me a
things.
starting place of one thing I
Yes.
can do that can help move the needle and allow me to see like the benefit of this in my business. That kind of thing.
Yes. Yes. So I think another important part about, we're recording this coming off of kind of trade show season, as I would say, in the industry in the spring. And so, one thing that has set you apart is you've put it further out in the year. So it's not crammed with all the other shows that happen this time of year. But, the vendors always have to decide. We're in such a small industry that the vendors often end up in this spot of like, my budget is this big. I need to strategically decide what events I am going to invest my time and my money into, send my team to, I'm going to go to, whatever that may be. So what is kind of your pitch, I guess, if you will, to the vendors who are looking and trying to figure out what shows they're going to go to, what sets the collective apart? How are you going to help make sure that they get kind of with their some
Yeah,
stuff? I'm just going to say this so that you don't have to. Vendors, it is also partially up to you to get people to go to your booth. You have to also do some of the legwork there. It's not magic,
that's right.
but how,
That's right.
how do you set it up to
So
make it flow better?
So here's what I would say to that. I understand because I've been a vendor for many, many years. I get it. And you have to have an ROI. I remember battle for, well, our brand has to show up because there can't be industry events and our brand not be a part of it because there is impact in just your brand
Yeah.
being visible and being a part of things happening in the industry. And there is a level of value to that. But at the same time, your finance people want to go, yeah, but what are you bringing back from this?
Mhm.
And I think one of the big things, and I do agree with you that one of the biggest things, particularly when you're in our industry and you do back to back to back shows, it's easy for like salespeople to be like, I'm going to sit here in my booth. I'm tired. I don't necessarily want to actively go. And I do think there has to be a level of engagement for the people that are there, but you can't engage if we don't get the people there. And
Yeah.
that's on us. And I recognize that. And I think that what happens is sometimes we have the same traffic and not enough new traffic. So we have built a strategy this year to bring new contractors who've never been to Collective, who've never been to the show. We do have new members that have come on this year. We have 9 new member companies that have signed on recently. And then we also have an affiliate group that we are working down to get contractors who've never been there. And we've already worked our way through. I think we have 25 signed up of those companies. And so, and in these companies, there's multiple, but we're very excited about having new contractors who've never been to, some of them have never been to a industry show, but have
Mhm.
never been to Collective. So we're hoping that we have at least 150 new contractors that have never been to a show. That's kind of our goal number, and we're getting there. Obviously, that's one small piece of that. We also are setting up, as you mentioned before, the member fair. The member
Mhm.
fair is the biggest opportunity for people to go directly to our members and chat.
Yep. Yep.
We showcase our members. We're leaning into this whole ball field, baseball card, all stars, all that for this member fair and the fan fest, leaning in with the Savannah bananas. But you will have the opportunity to, as a vendor, to go to the member company and say, do I have something that you might need? And
Mhm.
tell them this is something I feel like can help your company. Um, Carriers that attend that, they're able to go in and see that we have the all-star team at core of member companies, and they can ask, how do you handle this situation or how do you handle that situation? And so we really set it up to showcase our companies, but to give opportunity to every attendee there because this is an industry show. This is not just for core members. This is an industry show. So that's another thing that we've done that we hope creates that opportunity. But again, you have to go, you have to engage, you have to, seek those conversations out. And, one of the things we always do, we always know how to throw a party and have a good time. We've said that a lot. But it's
Yep.
not lost on us that that doesn't matter if you don't get benefit for your business. You
Mhm.
have to have the ROI, and we recognize that. So we're always thinking about that and how we can, and we're open to feedback. Hey, I think we've shown that, but please, if you have ideas of how you think we can do things better, get more contractors there, or if there's something we're missing, please let us know. We're very open to feedback, and we want this show to be valuable to you. We don't want you to come and be disappointed. So I think that we've done everything we can to ensure that we deliver strong content, that it will be valuable for you, that you will have a good time when you're there. It's a great morale boost for any employee that you may have that may be new to the industry and they haven't met people. Great opportunities to be at the fan fest outside. We will have fans. Access is our vendor for that. They're bringing fans for us. But just having a good casual time together, those are where relationships are made. And one of the biggest things for Collective is when you attend Collective, there is not you buy for this ticket to go to this party, and
Mhm.
it is all inclusive. So we invite everybody to participate in everything we offer. So
Oh, okay. So yes, you know how to throw a party, and there's always themes. I think this year's themes might be my favorite yet. I'm just going to say that that's also coming from the girl that, as you know, like doesn't love to dress up. So the past years when I've really had to shop and figure my stuff out, I always have, and some people love it, and I have tried. But
yes.
this year I think is really fun. So what are your themes this year for the parties?
Yeah, so I think this will be a pretty easy one for most
Yeah.
people. And also, I think last year, we did kind of there was some metallic and like futuristic, and it was kind of sticky. Wasn't the best. So we
Thought.
apologize for that. And I'm happy to report that our outdoor party this year is Fan Fest. So if you're a Knicks fan, San Antonio Spurs fan, you can throw on your Spurs jersey and a funny hat, or not even a hat, or you can paint yourself purple. It doesn't matter. We want you to show up in your fan gear.
Yep.
Melanie, who is our senior events manager, lives near New Orleans. So she said if she sees somebody in a Saints jersey, she immediately knows to say, "Who dat?" It's those little things to
Yeah.
connect people. And we're hoping that this fan fest, you'll have that moment of like, oh, we cheer for the same team. And it's good icebreakers. And it's just fun. Who doesn't love to get into the competitive, part of just sports and all that brings. And
Yeah.
so it doesn't have to be, it can be basketball, it can be hockey, it can be football, it can be golf. Doesn't matter. Throw on your favorite jersey or fan gear, cheese head, whatever, and come to that. And then the party with our vendors is Let's Fiesta. So we're leaning into San Antonio, the location where we'll be, and just bright colors. Tiffany's put together some great Pinterest boards that will be out for people to look at to get ideas, but hopefully pretty simple. Wear bright colors. It's throw on a bright shirt, and we might even have a couple things we're passing out, put around your
Yeah.
neck. We'll make it easy, but just come be a part of that with us. So we're excited.
I want somebody to bring a big sombrero, those like the pain to travel with, but I don't know.
I've seen people do like, you can, you just gave me an idea. You can serve like appetizers
Yes.
in the sombrero. They can like walk around with
It's like
their,
Gru with his chip
yeah.
hat. Well, that was eating the hat, but yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
He had guacamole in his chip hat.
Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So August 10th through 12th in San Antonio, you can go to thecollectivebycore.com is the website to register. Anything else that people need to know to get registered, sign up, anything?
One thing I have not mentioned that I'm super excited about adding this year is golf tournament. We are very excited that on the 9th, and this is the course at San Antonio, where a professional tournament is played every year. So it's an exciting opportunity to play on a course that the pros played at earlier
Yeah.
this year. We are at Hill Country San Antonio Marriott, which will be a little bit different this year because we'll stay on property instead of being in like a downtown area. So we're excited about that. It's a beautiful property. If you haven't been, I'd highly encourage you to come and check it out. But the golf tournament will be all day on the 9th. So if you come in, you can come in early Sunday morning or come in Saturday night. Tee off for the golf tournament is 9 a.m. And then we're also going to have pickleball later that day. So lots of opportunity to be active and get outside and enjoy the resort that day on the 9th. And then we'll move straight into pre-event content and kick off that next night on Monday. So come in Saturday to Wednesday, Sunday to Wednesday, and just enjoy your time in San Antonio with us.
That is awesome. Okay. Well, Beth, thank you so much. I look forward to the collective as always. It's a great and really fun event with good people and good contractors. So thank you so much again, the collective by Core for people who are listening. And we will see hopefully everyone in August.
For more Restoration Today and the latest news, visit our website, cnrmagazine.com, and find the latest episodes of the Restoration Today podcast on your favorite podcasting platform.